going on, everybody? It's May 29th, day before Memorial Day, Sunday, and as you can see, it's a bit stormy out right now. We've had storms all weekend. It's been kind of a miserable weekend. Like last week we had temperatures in the 80s and 90s and high 70s. Now it's like the low 50s is a high for the next couple days. It's just been miserable, but it should get back up there. Anyway, a little bit has happened in the last few months. And start over here. We got our needle palm and our sago palm. I repotted them, added some better soil, fertilizer, and manure to them, and they do look very happy. This guy should be pushing some new leaves out pretty soon, but right now it's just looking absolutely beautiful. Over here we got the needle palm, looking very happy. Honestly, this guy has been enjoying our cold, wet spring. These three, honestly, have been doing just fine in this spring. He has 4 shoots. I also repotted, added some fertilizer and manure, and this thing's looking very nice. We got one little shoot down here, another one that's just pushing its first leaf. I think these two might have actually died back like a year or two ago, but then they're pushing again. And then we got these 2 healthy ones right here. But these needles are still bendy, so they can't hurt me. But it's looking beautiful, lush. Right here we got the windmill palm. This guy was over trimmed a few years ago, and it fell into a state of shock. But now, if you were to watch our last video, it's pushing a frond, and it's opening up a new frond. So that is very exciting. So it should be pretty good. I also added some manure and fertilizer here. It's looking very happy. A nice green to it. It's looking gorgeous, and I'm hoping it'll push many more fronds this spring and summer. I found that the windmill palm and the needle palm, and even the sago's okay with the summer, but the needle palm and the windmill palm, they grow best in like the spring when it's cooler, when it's rainier. I found that they grew best for me. The windmill does okay in the summer. I don't like to leave it out in full sun since we get extreme desert heat in the summer. I found that it gets its most damage during the summer, not during the fall or winter, but it loves the kind of early summer, spring, fall. You know, it likes the cooler temperatures. But even in the 80s and 90s, it still enjoys itself. It's been pushing out a new frond, so I'm really happy this guy's recovering. The apple tree. This guy flowered, and very fragrant flowers. This is a red delicious apple. I think it might be fruiting a little bit, as you can see if the camera will focus. But we might be getting some fruits on it. So I fertilized it, and I put some manure in it. And honestly, manure is just, you know, it's cheap, but it's more than effective when it comes to plants. If you can't find fertilizer or anything, I recommend manure. It's cow manure. It's really cheap, and it really makes your plants look good. So yeah, just keeping it well watered, and it looks very lush and amazing. I'm not sure what these guys are either. There are these like trees growing out of the base of this. I'm not sure what they are, but maybe I'll take them out, pot them up, or put them in the ground, or maybe I'll leave them in there. Right here we got the pinto palm, looking beautiful. A little bit of damage, but that was already there. It was just from shipping. It pushed a new frond right here, and we got another one coming out in here. So it's been growing. It's been doing well. I haven't added manure to it. I'll probably add some so the roots aren't as exposed. I did add fertilizer to it, and it's looking very cute. Next we have the black mission fig. It's doing better. Has nice lush leaves on it. Pushing more leaves out, and doesn't love the full sun, so I moved it from over there to over here, and it's growing well. Keeping it watered and fertilized pretty well. Next we have something new, actually. You guys haven't seen this before. There's a ponytail palm. It lost one of its shoots, I guess, right here. due to the cold, and it got severe damage from the cold. Lost almost every frond, but then it recovered, or at least these two recovered. And it's looking beautiful. I kind of had to do some maintenance on it late winter and early spring. I repotted it just a few weeks ago, put some manure, fertilizer in here, and then I also heavily trimmed all the dead off it. So looks great in my opinion, and it'll push more fronds out. It loves the heat here. It absolutely lives for the heat, the dry heat here. Next, another new item. This is a seed sprouted California fan palm. Sprouted this about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5. Hasn't been growing too well, but they love the heat, so I put it in the best sunny location as possible. It's got one little leaf on it. Hopefully you see some growth on it this year. I'm really excited for this guy. So that's everything over here. So everything's doing very well. So I'm very pleased. I did a lot of repotting, maintenance on, and fertilizing and whatnot on these guys. I've kind of neglected them the past few years, but they've been doing well. Also, tart blew over here the other day. Got very windy over here. Alright, this is new as well. I bought this in February. Been keeping it inside. It's a Musa Baju banana, Japanese fiber banana. It's a nice trunk. I'd say it's about 3.5 feet, close to 4 feet. It's doing okay, I guess, but it's not loving our dry heat. It loves rainy days like this, though. It loves warm. It loves when it's like 70, 80 degrees, too. It loves when it's that. But when it gets up to 90, it has some problems. Thought about moving into partial shade. I just really want this thing to take off this year. I also put it in a new pot, too. Fertilizer. I cut off some dead leaves, put them at the base, because yeah, that's good for them. Put fertilizer and manure, and keeping it watered well. It's been raining the past few days too. Right here is a sad attempt at a date palm. It was dying when I got it, and I thought I could revive it, but I don't think it's gonna make it, so we probably won't be seeing this for much longer. Right here we got a lemon scented eucalyptus tree. I bought this about a month and a half ago, I'd say, end of April maybe, so maybe a little less than that. And it's been shooting off. I had to repot it. This actually isn't what I bought it in. I put it in a 3-gallon pot. It was like in a 6-inch pot. I'll show you guys in a sec what it was in before, but it's been doing so well. Doesn't matter if it's rainy, sunny, hot, humid, or dry, or whatever, because it's weather here is weird. It can get super humid sometimes during the spring, and it can get super dry. And we've seen both. Like right now, it's pretty humid, I guess, because of all the rain we've had. But Idaho weather is just weird, and this guy has been adapting super well to it, so I'm very happy. Right here we got some flower seedlings, flower plants. A lot of them died, but a lot of them are kind of successful, so I'm gonna try some more in these pots, see if I can get some potted flowers this year. And over here is just a sad attempt at kale. I got some more seeds, so I'll probably scatter some more seeds, but we got one growing pretty well. Anyway, the pot I had for the eucalyptus is this guy. Let's see if it could focus. Probably not, but there we go. $9. Real small pot. I transplanted into a 3-gallon and it shot off. I'd say it's grown. The branches have grown at least like 2 or 3 inches, but it's looking great. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Any suggestions, recommendations for palms to take care of that would grow well in a deserty zone 7. It's weird because our winters, we have 4 completely different seasons. We have wet springs, hot, dry summers, kind of cool, windy falls. It feels like more of a fall day than a spring day, if I'm being honest. Like, this is basically like most every day in November. Like high, low 50s, low like in the 30s. But no, it's spring. Although it doesn't feel like it sometimes. But the weather's been crazy here. But the plants seem to be doing well. Enjoying every moment of it. And it is very cold out here right now. Remember, it was like 90 degrees like a few days ago. Now we have a high of like 50, and we have some really, really strong storms coming in. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear them. Thanks for watching. Bye.